Well, hello there, and welcome back to my personal lifestyle channel. For those of you that are joining me for the first time, I am Pastor Michael Nicodemus, and what I do on this channel is I share midweek Bible studies and I share little testimonies about my life journey after seeing God. Sometimes I do home remodeling projects around my house, but basically, this channel is about my life behind the scenes, behind my ministry. I think that's important to have this channel for people that do go to my ministry channel can see what kind of a person I am and where my passion's at. And so, what I'm going to be doing in this video is I'm going to be talking about chapter 24 in my video playbook called My Life Journey After Seeing God. Chapter 24, I realize that I left this chapter out, but this is a prayer request to God for help. If you'd like to know about the prayer request and that answer for help, please keep watching. So, last video in chapter 23, there was three parts in chapter 23, and it was on teaching leadership to teach the Heart Refinement Program at the Life Center. And those particular chapter videos of chapter 3, those three parts, were filmed at the public library in the town I was residing in. And it was just, you had to schedule available spaces that had a VCR with a TV or a DVD player with a TV. So I could show videos and then also do the classroom lectures. It's getting a little redundant to do that, and always having to have a time limit on being in the classroom at the library or at the Life Center at the House Enabling Services, because I rented a space there as well. So I had a couple issues going on. First of all, I was paying, I think, $60 a month to rent a spot at the House Enabling Services, a room that would hold about 12 people. But I only had a 2 hour window to meet people there, and I had to tear down my stuff and take it with me and then bring it back. And so did the students that were there. It became a little redundant to do that, as I already said. Another prayer request that I had was on my rent in the duplex apartment that I was living in at the time was climbing to $1,000 a month. And when I'm on a set Social Security disability budget, with the rent keep going up and up and up, I just couldn't continue to handle that rent. And I had to get roommates, and sometimes the roommates weren't the best roommates. Sometimes you got to deal with what comes your way. So the first prayer request that I had was to have a permanent space to meet at so I could teach my ministry program to other people. My second prayer request was to get into a manufactured home where I realized that I could manage the lot rent and if I could pay off the home. But those things weren't happening. How was I going to get the money to buy a manufactured home? You might be able to get a manufactured home at a cheaper price and then remodel it and get moved into it. But most of the manufactured homes and trailer parks were selling for between $60,000 and $100,000. And it's like, how was I going to come up with that money? So I prayed to God about it. God answered that prayer request in upcoming chapters on this playlist. You'll see that. But life was hard, but at the same time, I was still doing what God told me to do. I was teaching the heart refinement to the people. Where does heart refinement come in at? I just want to make that known to you again. Heart refinement it comes out of Matthew. No, not Matthew. It comes out of Romans 12, verse 1 and 2. Let me read what Romans 12, 1 and 2 is off my phone. Let me look it up. Hold on. Well, I didn't think my phone is going to read the scripture, but let's try this again. Romans 12, 1 through 2. Didn't let me do it that time. Let me try it again. Romans 12, 1 and 2. Nope. Got it to do it once. Romans 12, 1 through 2, in the New International Version, says, a living sacrifice. Verse 1, therefore I urge you, brothers and sisters, in view of God's mercy, to offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. This is your true and proper worship. Verse 2 is where heart refinement comes in at. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will. So heart refinement, my friends, is to not to conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed in your heart by the renewing of your mind. So heart-to-heart refinement is a school that is now an online school that I was trying to get other people to teach it, and we were going to teach it in the classroom. We've talked about that. You've seen the videos of that in chapter 23, and you also see videos of that in upcoming chapters of this book as well. That's my prayer request. I wanted to have a permanent brick and mortar location. I wanted to be able to have a place for the people of the valley to come to that was designed to be a school. That was my design, that was my purpose, and that was my prayer request. My friends, chapter 31 is where those prayer requests become answered at. If you want to know more, please keep watching this playlist. I'll share a link of the playlist up here somewhere, and also my Wednesday Bible study video will be up here too. So a playlist to this playlist, which is my life journey after seeing God, and my Wednesday night Bible study. Thank you for watching, my friends. May God bless you. May his face shine upon you, and may Jesus always bring you joy. I'll see you in the next video.